Sagittarius, tomorrow your sky will open like an ancient vow remembered. 3 cards are waiting for you: Justice, the Chariot, and the Star. They haven't come to warn you. They've come to speak with your soul, to remind you of what you've forgotten. That true freedom is not escape, it's standing tall in the light of your own truth. Balance is returning. A bond that once drained your fire will fade like smoke, and the wheel of fate begins to turn again. This time, free from the weight of the past. A door is opening, and it asks you to choose. Choose between fear and courage, between compromise and release, between living in memory and stepping into the future. If you look back, the wind will stop blowing. If you move forward, a shadow from the past might reach for you, begging you to repeat a lesson your soul has already mastered. But if you listen closely, you'll realize this isn't an ending. It's the birth of a new direction. Write this for me in the comments. I release what has drained me, and I walk in the safety of light. Write your name beneath it. Because when you declare it yourself, the universe will recognize your choice. Now close your eyes. Imagine your hand resting on your own bow, the sacred bow of your soul. The old storyteller in me will read to you what the stars are whispering tonight. Justice sits at the center, holding a flaming scale, reminding you that every act of giving has already been written in heaven's book. No sacrifice is ever forgotten. To the left, the chariot pauses, watching you with the knowing eyes of someone who's walked the same road. Your journey, dear Sagittarius, was never just about moving. It was about maturing. To the right, the star glows in soft turquoise, the symbol of faith returning after long exhaustion. These are not warnings. They are bells of awakening, a call to stop saving what doesn't want to be saved, and start saving yourself. I see within you a fire that has been put out many times, yet never truly extinguished. You are the only sign that can laugh in a storm and still know how to find the dawn. But even light needs to rest. You've been running too far, not out of ambition, but out of loyalty to dreams that were never fully yours. You've carried what no one else could see, invisible burdens, forgotten promises. And one day you asked yourself, how much have I given and what have I received in return? Justice answers today. Nothing has been lost. It's only waiting for your calmness to return, so it can find its way back to you. I see a blue light pouring down from your sky. It is the light of cleansing. An angel cuts the dark thread around your heart, the one that made you believe you only had worth when someone else saw you. No longer. From now on, you'll know that your very presence, even in silence, is already a miracle. Justice says, enough. The chariot replies, now ride toward the sunrise. The star sings softly, faith never died, it was only waiting for you to return. If you keep looking backward, you'll see only mirages. But if you face forward, you'll meet yourself, the free, wise, peaceful self you've always dreamed of becoming. Tomorrow, when the sun touches the horizon, you will feel a strange ease. No fighting, no proving, just release. And let heaven do the rest. A message, a call, or a small sign will confirm that you've chosen right. Maybe an apology, a door that opens again, or a friend you thought was gone suddenly remembering you. It's not that they changed, it's that your energy did. The wheel of the cosmos doesn't turn by force, it turns by the frequency of truth. The chariot moves not by shouting, but by the direction of a peaceful heart. And that direction is simple. Peace first, dignity first, faith first. Don't search outside for what has already matured within. You've passed through the stage where every wound becomes a wing. Now you step into a land where nothing demands proof, only your presence. If this video touches your heart, share it as a prayer. Because somewhere out there, another Sagittarius soul may need these words to believe that their light still exists. And if you're ready, write this in the comments. I have chosen freedom. I have chosen light. Your recent doubt, Sagittarius, is not weakness, it's awareness. It's the sign of a soul that has lived too long on instinct and is now craving a reason to believe again. But be careful, wild spirit. Don't let your clarity become a cage. Divine justice never stands with rigidity. It stands with those who can be soft yet steadfast. Tomorrow, a subtle but powerful shift will appear. Not as a loud victory, but as an honest, unmistakable offering. As if something or someone looks straight at you and says, "Here is your chance to live truthfully." It may come as a career decision, a chance to reconnect, or an emotional turning point you never saw coming. It arrives the moment you stop controlling and let life lead. Remember, Sagittarius, you are the sign of wind and fire. When you let go, the universe steers the bow for you. Stop trying to arrange everything. Be like the arrow, let the wind lift you. I want to speak to something you understand better than anyone else: loyalty. But this time, loyalty to your truth, not the role the world expects you to play. You've been a shelter for others, and sometimes that kindness made you lose your way. You hardened yourself, trying to be strong when your heart was already tired. Today, let yourself breathe softly again. Smile, not the forced smile of endurance, but the real one, like sunlight breaking through the last clouds of a long storm. Joy isn't shallow, it's nourishment for your spirit. When you laugh, your frequency expands, and blessings find their way to you. Promise me one thing. A small promise, but a powerful one. Give yourself at least one sacred moment this week. A quiet cup of coffee, a short walk with no destination, a sunset you watch alone. As if you're taking your own soul on a date. Don't underestimate that. It's a ritual of self-respect, a silent agreement with the divine justice unfolding in your favor. In the cards, I see an energy, a gaze that's been watching over you for a long time, a gentle presence, maybe someone from your past, or perhaps a new soul approaching quietly, without rush, without noise, just walking toward you as if they've recognized something sacred that words could never describe. If you're single, tomorrow may awaken in you a sense of destiny, not a wild spark, but a deep peace, as if two souls once promised to meet again in this lifetime. If you're already in a relationship, this day may bring a healing conversation, not to win, but to understand. Because when justice prevails, truth doesn't wound, it frees. But I must offer a gentle warning. You've been carrying too much that isn't yours. You've rescued others for so long that you've forgotten you too deserve saving. Today, divine protection arrives, and I hear its message clearly. Enough. Let them learn their own lessons. Your compassion is vast, but even the strongest heart has its limits. To love does not mean to carry. Sacred justice asks you now to return every burden to its rightful owner. So repeat after me. As an act of energetic restoration, I, Sagittarius, release every tie that has drained me. I reclaim my divine justice and freedom. I move forward in peace, guided by the light of wisdom and faith. Take a deep breath. Feel each word move through your chest like a warm wind. Words are seeds, and when spoken with truth, they bloom into paths beneath your feet. I know you couldn't sleep last night. Your mind wandered through 1,000 thoughts between memories rising and faith returning. Don't be afraid, my archer. This sunrise will be different. You'll start to see clear signs, as if the universe is texting you. Through the language of synchronicity, a number repeating itself, a song playing at the exact moment you think of someone, a flash of light appearing where there should be none. That's not superstition. It's energetic alignment, the way the universe winks at you when you're finally ready to see. Tomorrow, when you say yes to life, your chariot will move again. No longer driven by the past, but guided by free will and dignity. Trust the invisible hands rearranging everything. Because someone from higher realms is watching you with a love beyond time. They do not judge, they only smile, because they know you've finally chosen the light. I see a silver door with an arrow carved upon it, a sacred emblem of Sagittarius. It doesn't open for those who try too hard. It opens for the ones who soften and trust. Behind that door lies a simple, abundant life, where peace is no longer an idea. It's a natural state of being. November 6th is not just another day. It's the crossroads of freedom and faith. If you choose doubt, the door will close gently. But if you choose to trust, to release, to love yourself again, the door will open wide, and the light of truth will walk beside you. Write this in the comments. I choose freedom. I choose light. It's not just an affirmation. It's your soul's voice, echoing in harmony with the universe. Declaring that you've returned to yourself and to your true destiny. Some of my Sagittarius souls will start noticing strange alignments, numbers repeating, a song playing just as you think of someone, a glance from a stranger appearing in the place where you once prayed in silence. Don't dismiss these things. They're not your imagination. They are the language of the universe, the way free spirits like you are guided home. Let your intuition lead you, Sagittarius. Don't fear the changes approaching. I know you feel uneasy watching the familiar slip through your fingers, but look closer. You've never truly lost anything. You're simply being prepared to receive something far greater. You've let go without resentment. You've lost and still chosen to love. You've matured through pain no one ever saw. And that is what makes justice bow before you. No one can deny your worth because it doesn't live in victory or titles, but in the way you kept your heart pure amid everything that tried to break it. Justice is returning, not with punishment, but with recognition. You'll see it soon. Those who once doubted you will have to face the light of truth. No revenge is needed. Your calm, your peace is the loudest proof of all. Your journey is no longer a race to prove anything. It's a pilgrimage back home to yourself. And you're so close now, Sagittarius, a place deep within where other people's opinions are just distant echoes. I know you still worry sometimes about money, about health, about unanswered questions. But listen closely. Tomorrow when you wake, thank what hasn't arrived yet. Thank the new breath. Thank the opportunity still forming. Thank yourself for not giving up. Gratitude before evidence, that's the secret to creation. Imagine this, Sagittarius. You are lighting a candle inside your chest. And that flame begins to spread, like your arrow soaring toward the sunrise. I can see it in your energy, a garden coming back to life. The seeds you once planted in silence have begun to take root. A part of you thought all your efforts were in vain, but no. Every drop of sweat, every sleepless night, every whispered prayer has reached its destination. Watch closely in the days ahead. The people who once drained you will quietly drift away. The doors that once stayed closed will gently open again. No noise, no struggle, because when your energy shifts, the whole world rearranges itself around you. And the most beautiful part is, you'll want to live differently, slower, truer, no longer driven by fear, but guided by faith. I see a vision, your bow drawn tight and a hand of light touching the arrow. It's a sign that your next action will be blessed. Dear Sagittarius, you've carried responsibilities that were never yours for far too long. You've saved others while quietly wishing someone would save you. Now it's time to release. Your compassion is a gift, but even kindness needs boundaries. Let others learn their own lessons. Remember, to love does not mean to carry. That's the hidden lesson of justice. Its sword doesn't punish, it cuts through illusion. Now, I want you to join me in a small ritual. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Place your hand on your chest and whisper or say softly, I, Sagittarius, cut every tie that has drained me. I reclaim my sacred justice and freedom. I walk forward with clarity and peace. Repeat it 3 times and let each repetition become an arrow fired straight into the light. I know you've stayed awake many nights with questions that had no answers. But tonight, before you fall asleep, let your mind rest on just 2 words. Thank you. Tomorrow the signs will be clearer, a familiar name, a message you weren't expecting, a song that brings back a beautiful memory. That's how the universe speaks. You're on the right path. If doubt returns, place your hand on your chest again and repeat the words I gave you. As your body softens, your soul will understand. Your shoulders will drop, your jaw will unclench, and your heart will breathe like the ocean. That's the signal that you finally found harmony with your natural flow. And now, Sagittarius, I want to share what justice whispered to me as she laid her sword upon the scales. Not every delay is failure. Sometimes delay is divine protection, a pause to keep you from what isn't ready for you yet. Tomorrow, when the first light touches your room, you'll understand every rejection you faced. Because what's coming isn't a replacement, it's a reward, measured by the steadfastness of your soul. If you hear these words and feel them echo inside you, write this in the comments. I choose peace. I let justice decide. You don't need to explain. Just name the burden you're ready to release, because when you name it, the universe answers softly, acknowledged. Trust the voice that's guiding you. It's not your imagination. It's the echo of wisdom your soul has carried through many lifetimes. This November 6th, a new chapter begins. One where your arrow no longer flies to prove, but to liberate. I speak to you now, Sagittarius, with the voice of someone who's witnessed countless seasons of change, who's watched light break and return to the sky over and over again. Child of fire, what I feel in your energy is a current of light stroking your heart from the inside. It doesn't erase old pain. It helps you understand why it ever existed. It's like standing on a hill, looking down at the valley that once burned you, and realizing the ashes there have become the soil where new grass grows. Everything has its divine order. You just need to step back to see the larger picture. The wounds you once hid, the fears you protected, afraid of being seen as weak, are now healing. Not through forgetting, but through understanding. You don't need to run from them anymore. You only need to step into the light and let yourself witness the change. Forgiveness now isn't a tear falling in haste. It's a gentle gaze upon the past, a a soft nod toward everything that once hurt, everything that broke you. Because when you accept, pain turns into wisdom. And you, a creature of light and faith, are crossing the threshold into the peace you've been seeking for so long. You've learned to trust your intuition, and this time you no longer question it. But something is echoing from deep in the cosmos, like an ancient drum, announcing the transformation of a soul that's finally ready. Starting tomorrow, your path will shift. A great light will pass through your life, not to make everything perfect at once, but to make it impossible for you to see the world through your old eyes again. And your heart, though tired, remains astonishingly steady. It has endured, it has broken, and still it chooses love. Not everyone can keep gentle hands in a harsh world. Not everyone can forgive when they have every reason to close their heart. That's why what's coming to you is not a small reward. It's the natural consequence of a soul that has been quietly brave. In the days ahead, you'll notice clarity where there once was confusion, as if the light within you is pulling back the veil that's covered your path for so long. Old questions, fading doubts will begin to answer themselves, because for the first time, you're no longer seeing life through fear, but through the eyes of someone who honors their own journey. I can feel it, a new dawn forming in your energy. Not explosive, not dramatic, but soft, a slow spreading light touching every hidden corner of your soul. That light doesn't ask you to forget. It simply asks you to accept that you survived and you grew. Child of Jupiter, in every moment you thought you were alone, an unseen energy has been protecting you, not to rescue you, but to teach you to trust the divine timing of your own life. Every stone on your path has been a classroom, every challenge, a test of faith. I know you once begged for a sign, something to prove that you still mattered in the middle of chaos. And today, that sign is here. You're hearing it now, not with your ears, but with your heart. A powerful wave of cleansing is drawing near, like a golden rain at dawn after a storm, washing away the old sins, clearing the shadows that no longer belong to you. You might feel a strange sadness, a nameless ache, or a quiet nostalgia rising from nowhere. Don't be afraid, Sagittarius. That's your soul releasing. That's your body saying goodbye to what you no longer need to carry. Let the feeling move through you. Let the tears fall if they must. Crying is not weakness, it's sacred purification. Each tear is a river of light, illuminating the path that lies ahead. And you, the one who understands freedom better than anyone, you know that after the fire burns, the ashes are not the end, but the fertile ground where new life begins. I want to give you an image, a mirror for your soul, a small phoenix, trembling in the dark, but still spreading its wings the moment it hears the call of dawn. That's you, Sagittarius. You've hidden long enough behind caution and pride. You built walls of logic to protect yourself from the winds of feeling, afraid that if you ever softened, the world would hurt you again. But now, the universe no longer allows you to hide. It's time to live as the wild, free spirit you were born to be. Tomorrow when you wake, say softly, I choose trust. I choose the dawn. Let that be the first arrow of your new day, released straight from your heart toward the open sky. Because the light is returning. And this time it's not only shining on the road ahead, it's setting your entire soul on fire. To fly doesn't mean to run away. To fly is to open, to choose yourself, to love yourself with the same patience and tenderness you once reserved only for others. And let me confess something few ever say out loud. There will be people who feel uneasy about your growth. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because your light makes them face the parts of themselves they haven't yet had the courage to change. They may try to hold you back, not with chains, but with silence, with guilt, with habits that once felt safe but have become too small. But I see you, Sagittarius, standing tall, smiling gently, adjusting your bow on your shoulder, and walking forward, without anger, without proving anything, only with clarity. Your light doesn't need validation, it shines through dignity alone. That is true freedom. Freedom from the need to be understood, to be loved, to be permitted. That is spiritual maturity. And when you reach that point, a new chapter in the physical world will unfold. Not just spiritual blessings, but tangible results from everything you've quietly built through the years. A project once stuck will breathe again. An invitation that seemed impossible will arrive. A door once sealed will open, glowing with the gold of opportunity. That is not coincidence. That is divine justice. Every effort you made in silence, every sleepless night held together by a thin thread of faith. Every time you chose not to become bitter, even when you could have. All of it is returning now, like a well-earned harvest season. So open your heart to receive, dear Sagittarius. But don't shrink yourself to fit into blessings. Don't believe you're unworthy of the greatness coming your way. It is your humility and your steadfastness that make the blessings take root. Before this month ends, you might dream something vivid, a dream glowing with light you can almost touch. Maybe a familiar face smiling, maybe a symbol, a phrase, a light through a window. Don't overlook it. Write it down when you wake, because it's a message, a compass for your new journey. A word, a date, a repeating image throughout your day. Each one is how the universe confirms that you, Sagittarius, are walking exactly where you're meant to go. The soul always whispers, like wind brushing through the grass. If you're still enough, you'll hear it. And once you do, you won't need to try so hard anymore. I can feel it clearly. The universe is conspiring to let you rest, not to give up, but to breathe, to be reborn. You've carried too many people for too long, held burdens no one ever knew. But now, my child of fire, it's enough. That weight no longer belongs to you. A season of peace and effortless flow is arriving. This November 6th, the universe is no longer pushing you. It's reaching out its hand to walk beside you. You'll notice everything beginning to move with ease. People who once couldn't understand you will now seek you out to listen. Opportunities you thought were lost will return in new forms, more beautiful and perfectly timed. But the greatest miracle won't be what changes around you. It will be what's transforming within you. You've learned how to protect yourself without closing your heart. You've learned to say no without fearing the loss of love. You've come to understand that kindness never needs to be proven, and that healthy boundaries are the highest form of compassion. That's the foundation of your new life. A home you build not just to shelter others, but to nourish your own soul. I won't promise you a calm ocean forever, because even the sea has its storms. But you now hold the lighthouse of wisdom, and storms no longer frighten you. You no longer react from fear. You respond from calm, like someone who has walked through fire and still kept their heart intact. You no longer cling to places that don't honor you. You choose to walk away, toward spaces where your spirit can breathe freely. Across the sky of your soul, a sacred symbol is glowing. The fiery arrow. It's no longer just meant to shoot, but to guide you home. I see you there, Sagittarius, sitting on a dawn-lit plateau, the first sunlight touching your face. That sunrise is the beginning of your new life. The old dissolves like smoke, and the new unfolds in pure light. Everything you've ever wished for is being arranged, piece by piece. Not because you're lucky, but because you've become the kind of person those blessings recognize. Trust that life has never abandoned you. It was simply waiting for you to become strong enough to receive what's yours. And now, with light as your companion, you'll be handed invisible keys to doors you never knew existed. Write this in the comments as a sacred agreement with the universe. I choose freedom. I choose light. Because these aren't just words. They're frequencies that miracles can recognize. The dawn is touching you now, Sagittarius. And this time, you don't have to run anymore because you are the light the dawn has been seeking. Tonight, the sky watches you gently, as if smiling, seeing that you finally remembered how to breathe. Not for anyone else, but for yourself. The light within you, the same light that has survived every storm, is now softening like a calm sea after the tide, and nothing can dry it out again. Not time, not pain, not the ones who once walked away. The universe is proud of you, Sagittarius, because no matter how many times you've stumbled, you've kept your heart open. And that has its reward. That reward is beginning to appear, not loud or dramatic, but gentle like morning wind brushing across your skin. I can feel the shift in your relationships, a soft wave of cleansing, washing away the old attachments. Where there was once confusion, now there's clarity. Where there was silence, conversation begins to bloom. Where you once gave everything without leaving anything for yourself, you will now give from calmness, not exhaustion. Where there was distance, there will be honest conversations, apologies, or quiet goodbyes, enough to close old chapters without bleeding anymore. You'll realize soon you no longer need to prove you're worthy of love. Your presence alone, the energy you bring, is a living prayer. Your gentleness is no longer weakness. It's the noble strength of one who understands love's true nature. I also see movement in your home and in your physical world, decisions you've hesitated to make. Now you'll find the courage to complete them. A room reorganized, a picture moved, an old item taken down. And when you do this, you're not just rearranging your house, you're cleansing the energy of your soul. That's how Sagittarius heals, not by sitting still, but by acting in stillness. Every small thing you do becomes a conscious ritual. A candle quietly lit, a gentle step along an old path, a deep breath released without reason. Now, read this with me, a new declaration, a decree of light the heavens want to give you today. I accept that my past is healed. I trust the light that protects me, and I open my life to a new beginning of peace, abundance, and freedom. Read it slowly, 3 times. Inhale deeply between each line. And as you exhale, feel a warm flame blooming in your chest, as if an invisible hand were resting gently over your heart. This isn't superstition. It's conscious intention. And your intention, Sagittarius, carries the energy of fire, the kind of fire that can turn ashes into light. Remember, the sacred isn't only in your prayers, but in how you act as if those prayers have already been answered. When you express gratitude before you see the results, the universe begins to rearrange itself. Pieces shift. Opportunities you thought were gone start finding you again. Abundance is never delayed. It simply waits for the moment you believe you deserve it. And I know now, you're ready, with open hands and a fearless heart. Maybe there's still a trace of hesitation, but that's only the last breath of your old self. You won't circle around pain anymore. You'll walk straight through it with light. If a bond drains your energy, release it with love, not anger. If an idea stirs your heart, welcome it. If your body asks for rest, honor it, as though you're honoring a sacred temple. Healing isn't one grand miracle. It's a series of small, conscious acts repeated with care. A glass of water sipped slowly. A quiet, truthful, I'm okay. A night of deep sleep. A boundary kept, even when someone doesn't understand it. I see reconciliation approaching between you and yourself. The promises you've kept, the habits you've changed, the food you choose, and even the way you look in the mirror, no longer with judgment, but with understanding. That is the first step to inner freedom. Remember this simple rule: the small compass your soul placed in your heart long ago. If something brings you peace, it's the right direction. If it keeps you restless, look again. You might be trying to please someone instead of honoring yourself. From now on, let the sky be your teacher. Watch its cycles. When the moon grows full, plant new ideas. When it wanes, release the old. When dawn rises, act. Because Sagittarius is born from movement, from light in motion. Living by the rhythm of the heavens doesn't make you weaker, it makes you supported. It reminds you, not everything rests in human hands. There's a greater pulse guiding you. And now, allow me one final gesture of light. If these words have touched something true inside you, write in the comments. Under the sun, I accept my new beginning. Write it when you feel moved, not rushed, as if you're setting a single flower gently upon the water. Remember, you are never alone. The souls who love you are finding their way back. Those who no longer align will drift away, and that too is a blessing. True support will come, peace will arrive, and when old fears return, as they sometimes do, come back to your breath. Because that breath is the bridge between you and the universe. Now, place your hand over your heart, lift your head, and whisper this question to yourself: am I ready to believe that the light has chosen me? If your answer is yes, then know that from this very moment, the universe has already begun rearranging everything around you so that light can lead you home.